Evening, guys. Well, I'm moving some stuff around on some of the racks, and then I was pulling out, I guess, really in honor of this girl. So this girl arrived yesterday, going up for sale exactly as she arrived. Came from a really nice collector who is the same chap who had the Dolmar 112, the special edition, and a few other beautiful saws in gorgeous condition. So this was unusual because he wanted to sell a couple of additional saws which he's done nothing with, and I did say, you know, they're not really my thing. In terms of I'm working on something slightly different now. So anyway, this girl's arrived in. She's going up for sale exactly as she arrived, and this is one of the Homelite, the 944s, and they are, well, when they're working, they're beautiful, beautiful saws. So this is, I think these are mid 70s saw, pretty sure, and they run I'm pretty sure they run the same stroke as the Homelite 51, so a 1.5 inch stroke and a slightly bigger piston. So the 51s are 77cc and they are a true 2-inch displacement, so 50.8. And I think these are an unusual number, and I tend to remember it because something like the Logmaster, the SL5 is that's a 2.0625 piston. This is a that's 2.06. This is 2.0625. So I think this is a nominal 83cc saw. And what was I to say about this? So going up for sale as a spare saw, and the gentleman is, I would have said he was extremely competent with the saws, and so he said it has no spark and been on his shelf for such a long time. He's just decided he wants to move this and a few other project saws, and so yep, I've bought those. So the ones I won't be working on, I should put up for sale exactly as they are. And sure enough, I've taken out the spark plug and no spark whatsoever. Put a known decent plug in it, no spark, and that's the extent of the testing. So what else did he tell me about this saw? It's 1 or 2 vanes are missing on so a couple of vanes missing. Haven't need to check the flywheel. So there's some vane damage on the flywheel, but the handle wrap is fantastic, which is really unusual. It's a gorgeous handle wrap. Pull start housing, recoil assembly, all good. Rear handle looks good. Nice felling spike. Side cover. Exhaust looks good. A couple of odd bolts in it, but looks okay. AV mounts all feel okay. There's I've only had the quickest scan on it, but there's a little chip here out the top cover, and the rest of it looks pretty clean. So hopefully, maybe an amazing donor saw for somebody. So as I say, the chap is competent as well. So as to whether or not, okay, throttle lock doesn't appear to work for whatever reason. So he's competent, so I would say spares only, but hopefully an amazing donor saw for somebody. She is, well, they're rare girls, so I think they're pretty sure they are from the mid-70s, 70, or did they stop these in 76? So somewhere around there, and I would say compression's okay, not as much as you would expect to find on, I don't think, on a 944. Not quite the springy compression of one of my C51s, and if I compared the compression to one of my 285s. No, or which is one of my 60142s. Again, she's out because she kind of mirrors the time frame for these saws. So mid 70s. That's her smaller brother. Say smaller brother. So interesting. Their piston sizes then. 52mm. The 92cc Solo is a 54mm. The Pioneer 650, 103 cc's, runs a, what do they run? 57mm piston. The Solo 60142, careful, the 60142 is a thumper, and these run a 58mm piston, 160 displacement, and just, again, I haven't shown a video of this girl yet, but yeah, she's a frightening creature. Oh! God, dear. Oh, God, I just hit myself in the stomach when it kicked back. Look, I got plenty of stomach there. Wow. Anyway, going off base, right. So anyway, just organising the rack slightly differently, and yeah, so hopefully 944. So I believe the other version, I think they call this the XL 700, the 955, the XL 800, exactly the same displacement, run the same piston. I'm not actually sure of the design changes either between the two. I'm just not familiar enough, but so hopefully a great part saw for somebody. Hopefully. So exactly as she arrived, it's got two really nice clean chain guide plates. Clutch housing is there. She's running a clutch drum with a rim sprocket, and what else is there to tell you about her? No, that's about it. But I would think he's probably already checked the coil, and so bear that in mind. So I'm sure she's really just a parts saw, and hopefully suitable for one of you guys out there. Guys, any questions, please just ask. Actually, perhaps let me grab the camera. Let me just show people. I'm going to go completely off base if I'm not careful. Oh. Get it to focus in. Or not. Yeah, the little nameplate badge. Original pull handle, nice. It's all bolts present. Odd-headed bolt in this bottom left-hand corner. Notice that, know what that is. A couple of additional bolts there. So AV mounts at the bottom. Here's the knuckle guard present. This beautiful handlebar wrap. Nice big felling spike. Love it. Very similar looking to the C51, but tiny bit smaller. So really nice side cover. Tiny chip in this corner, but other than that, really nice. Nice exhaust. Well, looks okay. Underside. That's it, exactly as she's arrived. Actually, let's have a look in here. See what's going on. The gentleman took one of my, strangely, another one of my C51s. which they are beautiful saws, they really are. Okay, so really filthy dirty air filter, and but again, looks pretty complete. Okay, no no fuel line, so obviously would need going through, but as I say, I think she's just really for parts. Little aluminium oil lever, which as you push it depresses the pump on the underside. It's such a beautifully engineered saw, they really are. And all the way around. Okay guys, so that's the 944. I believe the designation is a 944 VI. And well, any questions, please just ask, and hopefully that'll find a suitable home and somebody that will be able to use the spare parts on her. Bye for now, guys.